food lines got love left behind. Dreaming of that kitchen where mama would sing. Cornbread, laughter, and joy she brings. Now it's Saturday, time to take it slow. KC's got the flavor, let the good times flow. I want back that laughter, warmth and peace. That Saturday kitchen where the sold out release. No fuss, just flavor, the love that repeats. We're bringing it home with Weekend Eats.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to FlavaHouse Network's Weekend Eats. I just had to let y'all hear my new theme song. I hope you love it, because I sure do. It gets me going. Even though I was feeling really poor today, okay, I dragged it up out of here. I'm so sorry that I am tardy for the party, but I'm here now. Any case, we're going to do something really, really cool and special. Hey, Jerome, coffee time, huh? Yeah, I know I got to get my coffee. And the Cosmic King is in here. And my sister, she sure is, with all the love, my husband. Yes, everybody. The house is happening. Okay. I saw there was like 11 people here. They saw me bopping and dancing. Probably like, what in the world? So if you can hear me, you should come back because you're going to miss something. Anyway, we're going to be having some, I always got to make things different. Sage Stuffing Muffins and gravy. Okay. This is another one of Thanksgiving side pieces that you just don't want to miss. This is for all you millennials and for all of you Gen Zers who don't want to have to go through all the drudgery of making mama stuffing, okay? But you can. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make these, and they're not only going to be delicious like mama stuffing or dressing, it's a combination of the two. Now, let me tell you the difference, okay? Stuffing is the stuff that they used to stuff up in the bird that the FDA is telling you don't do anymore, okay? Because it's not safe. We never got sick, so I don't know. Anyway, and dressing is the stuff in the pan that you kind of cut like cornbread. We're doing a combination of the two with the muffin, because the muffin's going to be moist, delicious. I can't delicious. The delicious. Yes. I'm making all new words. Yes, I am.
Don't worry, for y'all who don't know. But yeah, Pam said she loves the live song.
I love it too. I am so excited with this song. Y'all give me a moment. I'm trying to find some medication, because like I said, I wasn't feeling too well this morning. So give me a minute. I'm gonna drink a piece of coffee. I'm gonna drink some water because I need to take, and I'm gonna advertise. Need to take an Advil. Okay. So keep talking, beautiful assistant.
Do I need to get you some water?
No, I got some water. I got water here in my purse. I sure do. I came prepared.
How's everybody's week? Well, how's everybody's week? Did y'all have a good week? Was it eventful? Was it boring? Was it stressful? Did you want to crawl in your room and stay forever?
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, hold on. We got a couple of comments. Jerome said, you must believe your government and what they say. I don't know what that's in relation to.
I don't know what that means, Jerome, but you're not trying to get me demonetized talking stuff.
Auntie Teresa said she's been doing good. I've been doing great. Thank you for asking.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so as I was saying, this stuffing stuff, you can do it one or two ways. Now, I'm going to do it two ways. Today, I'm going to do it the simpler way. But I'm going to show you two ways, because a lot of people eat cornbread stuffing. Okay, and my mother used to make cornbread stuffing. My husband likes cornbread dressing and stuffing. She used to make the two, because she would take some of it and put it in the bird, which I loved it like that. And then she would take some and put it around the bird so it would be baked. I don't know how she did all that stuff, but anyway, my husband likes it in the pan. So I used to make him a little on the side, and everybody else likes it above on the stovetop, and then I hook it up. Yeah. So we're going to do the simplified version, but I'm going to tell you how to do the cornbread version. So you're getting 3 in 1. You're getting the regular version, you're getting the cornbread version, and you're going to get the sage version. How about that? So you can have variety. And the good thing about it is when you do it like this with the muffins, Everybody who wants something different can have the kind of stuffing they want. And there you go. But they're not. They're big. They're big enough to have. It is a serving size. But everybody gets this. Wouldn't that be cool? Everybody gets the stuffing they want. And it's easy. Don't think that it's going to be hard. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
Before you move forward,
yes.
Is there a difference in the flavors of the three?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. They all taste good to me. But you know,
good, but like there's variation. Okay, cool. Sorry.
There are differences. Yes, there are. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you about all three. We're going to do one, but I'm going to tell you about all three and show you just how to do it. Also, I know if you looked at the community page, you saw that I'm talking about Thanksgiving coffee pairings. And you're like, what the? I know I come up with some stuff. That's all I can tell y'all. I come up with some stuff, okay? And it exists. I tell you, it exists because Thanksgiving coffee pairings, okay? These are the intermissions of your meal and your day, because usually Thanksgiving is extravaganza and people start in the morning and they don't leave until you have to tell them to get out of take your foot and kick them out. Okay, and some people stay until the next day, depending on if they're coming out of town. But anyway, there are a whole lot of coffee pairings for Thanksgiving that you're going to want to know, especially if you're a coffee lover. Okay. Also, I'm going to be telling you about some non-traditional Thanksgiving dinners today, because I'm all for that. Because I'm all turkeyed out. Yeah, I really am. So yeah, I may be doing that. And of course, home cooking story time, because there's always something interesting to know about in this year parts. Anywho, we're going to get the ingredients here, and it's not hard. It's not hard at all.
It's not even that many ingredients.
No, it isn't. And so because I'm making these stuffing muffins, beautiful sister, I need you to whip up that Jiffy for me and stick it in the oven while I do the rest of the stuff.
Oh, okay. Bake it first. So I should turn it on.
Okay, yeah. So the oven. So what we have is, if you want to do the sage, do we have our meat out? Your sausage. Okay, so let's get these ingredients. So for those of you who are here for the recipe and not for me, then we're going to let you see what it is. So simple. I want all of you young people who think you can't do this, know you can do it. So I have some pork sage sausage. You don't have to use, guess what? If you don't want to use the sausage, you can use something comparable. They have turkey sausages too that you can grind up. And the sage flavor, of course, you can get fresh sage and use, or sage, powdered, and use it to get that flavor. But I'm going for the gusto because I dig the pig. I made a rhyme. I dig the pig. Okay, so I have a little cream of chicken soup with herbs, and that's going to be part of my gravy, only because I'm not making, the turkey today. Usually when I make a gravy, I take the intro. So like the gizzard, the liver, the neck, and I take them out and clean them thoroughly, and I put them in a pot, and I put them in some chicken broth and butter, and I season them with my onions and peppers and stuff like that, and I cook it until it's done, and it makes a beautiful turkey broth. And then I make my gravy with it. But of course, we're not doing turkey today, so I'm going to show you how to make a delicious gravy with these ingredients. Okay, you can get any kind of chicken or turkey gravy. They got it on sale like crazy. This was like 99 cents. Okay. Oh, this way. She's telling me this way. Okay. Of course, I have some chicken broth and some Jiffy corn muffin mix. Okay. This is if you're going to do the cornbread style. If you're not going to do the cornbread style, you don't have to use this. I'm going to have her make this up because I do want to put some cornbread in there. And I really should have did this last night. I should have, but I didn't. So anyway, we have some basil, and all I'm using is the basil and the parsley today. I'm not using the Italian herbs. I'm going to be using this was supposed to be a poultry blend. Poultry blend has sage, it has thyme, and it has rosemary in here fresh. They gypped me. So all I got is sage and thyme in here. So I went and bought my own rosemary. And I'm going to be using this not in the stuffing, but I'll be using this in part of the preparation and some of the gravy.
I didn't see this on the list. What are you using?
Of course, butter. Okay, you're nuts.
Of course.
Okay, and butter, because it makes all things better. And some Casey's blessing. I should have some pepper.
You do. You will in a second. Here you go.
Okay, I got some pepper.
And
I got a little salt just in case. I'll taste it and see. I have a couple of eggs here because the eggs are for the binding. Because remember, we're making stuffing muffins. And I have some flour, which I'm going to be using to make my gravy. We're going to be making gravy that is so much like straight from the scratch gravy, but it's so easy, and anybody can do it. Okay, and I promise you, anyone can do it. Believe me when I say they can. So, a beautiful assistant will get that cornbread going because I'm going to make another batch, and I need to have my muffin tins, right? I need that and my mixing bowl.
Should I make both packs?
No, just one. Oh, did I show you the stovetop stuffing? No, I didn't.
I brought that out.
But I don't. Did I show you guys that? I don't remember because I'm going so fast. Anyway, so stovetop stuffing. This is the key. People want to say, okay, my mother used to use this they were like dried breadcrumbs or bread little pieces like stuffing. It's called Arnold stuffing mix, and it comes in a big bag. And she used to take it and she put her bell peppers and her onions and stuff. And that's what I need too. I need an onion, and a bell pepper.
You want me to do it in the slicer?
Yeah, put it in a slicer. And she used to mix all these things up together with the bread, those breadcrumbs, and she put the cornbread in, and she put all of her trinity, which would be the celery and the onions and the bell peppers in there. And she would have, oh God, what did she put? Did she put cream of chicken soup? I can't remember. I think she did cream of chicken soup in there, a little bit of, she didn't put any chicken broth. I learned to put the chicken broth in there because what happens is, if you're a person like me who likes stuffing, if you put the chicken broth in your dressing, it gives it such a moist flavor. It has a nice little crust on top like my husband likes. You can scoop it up like he likes, but it's not like a piece of cornbread.
Now,
Which,
question.
yeah.
Do you want me to make it like a normally make it with like Splenda?
No. Just straight up. Get it in there, get it out. Put the oven on, quick heat, and that's that. So let me get some coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. So it's lukewarm. I'm trying to whisper. It's lukewarm, y'all.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna put it.
Tested it.
I'm putting it in the microwave. It's lukewarm.
Well, when I made it, it wasn't.
Okay, well, that's your story, and you sticking to it, right?
I tested it.
Okay, well, see, I can't go by what you taste because beautiful assistant likes everything lukewarm. She likes everything lukewarm. Seriously, So I'm about to take off this jewelry. We're gonna get down to business. Let me get my muffin tin, and I need my mixing bowl. The big one.
Okay.
And the muffin tin. Okay, you get the muffin tin. Okay. You get the mixing bowl. Okay? You can tell we were not prepared for this. Okay.
We're always prepared.
No.
That's why it's always at an arm's length.
Them is lies, y'all. Lies they tell.
Which one do you want?
I want the one I used last time.
Here.
Now I got to subject my viewers to all that noise.
Oh, it's just a little Cleveland Lincoln. This how it be in the kitchen. Y'all know what's up.
Okay. No. This is television. We're supposed to deliver the fantasy, y'all.
No.
Y'all know we're supposed to deliver the fantasy.
Reality TV. And Jerome said, beat the egg.
And
she created a mess with flour. I already poured the flour. We're not
I'm not making any messes. Thank you very much, sir. I'm not making it again. That's the one I want. And we have no cooking spray.
We have some. It's just not out.
Okay. On top of everything else, then I got to get a sassy assistant. Okay.
I'm not being sassy. I'm just telling you we have some.
Okay. I'm taking applications, America. I'm gonna move this over here. Yes, I am. And that way, wait, let me get my other one. So I can stilt it up, make it taller.
It's over here.
Yeah, okay, I don't see the. Oh, it's over there. It's on the other side of the equator. Okay, put that up there. So I'm gonna show you guys something because what I do, I call these my stilts. Do you know I bought these burners a year ago so they could sit in front, so I didn't have to use my stove, and they really are cool. But I do not the hood. You know, the smoke was getting in my. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that. So they make very good stilts to put my computer on. I'll use them, I promise, one day.
One day.
Yes. One day. Grab that cord, please. Okay, we're going to put this over here.
You want me to pre-spray your thingies? Or
Yes, that would be lovely. Okay. Maybe I won't put out a request for resumes, guys. Right now, anyway.
Whatever.
You know, cheap labor is hard to find. What can you tell you? What can I tell
Damn.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Yes,
anyway,
she is. We see that.
I listen. Okay, so I need a pot, the big pot too, because I want to for my stovetop stuffing.
I will get that.
All right, I'm gonna move this one over here. You can take this off camera, sir, and this too. And I need an onion, and I will get that.
A whole one, half of one.
No, I'm just gonna get a piece of onion. It's not gonna be a lot.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right in the
Got an onion, and we need a pepper. If I see one. Okay, so. Okay, so I got my onion and my pepper. So I have a little piece of onion because I'm only doing one box of the stovetop. Let me see. How many?
Oh, I have a little piece of pepper. Is that enough?
Huh. I may do two because I have yeah, that's good. I have 12 of these.
Yes.
Yeah, 12 of them. So I may do two boxes of the stuffing.
Okay.
And see, the good thing about it is if you use too much, guess what? You can save it.
All right, where's my little?
Okay, so because what is it, next week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it's Thanksgiving's next week. Oh yes, heck yeah.
No, week after next.
No, week after next.
Yeah.
What's today's date?
It's
The 15th.
It's the last Thursday.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know why I'm thinking the 21st. The 21st is something else that's monumental happening. Okay, whatever it is, I don't remember.
It's monumental, whatever.
Okay, it is whatever it is in mind. So with the stovetop stuffing, all you're going to do is follow the directions, which is on the side of the box. What I would suggest is I always put a little extra liquid because their directions makes it kind of dry. My directions makes it good. So I didn't say what that was. Okay, so more advertisement. No, it's not, because I didn't say what it was.
If you know, you know.
What did you say? Cheap labor shots. Yes, I did. Okay, let me get my other cheek. I can't see y'all. Let me get my other glasses on so I can read my Jerome's heckles. You know, Jerome, the heckling Jerome. Yeah. So let me get my other glasses so I can see. I tell you, because we cannot miss the heckles. Oh no, I think he comes here for the heckles. So he could tell me that we are episode of what he said we were, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil episode. That's okay. I need Dr. Phil's money. How about y'all? Okay, I'll be all that. I'll be all of that. I never told y'all that all of the marbles came up to the top. I just told you the ones that came to the top was pretty darn good. So how about that? Okay. All right. Here we go. So with this stovetop stuffing, I always adapt the situation. Now it says here that we will be needing 1.5 cups of water. That will be chicken broth. And that will be 1.5, probably 2 cups. 2 cups I'll do. And Then they say margarine, of course, butter makes all things better. And they say stuffing. So all you really do is season the water or the liquid. Bring it to a boil. Pour your stovetop stuff. It is so simple. You pour the stuffing in, but you want to make enough fluid. But if you don't have enough fluid, not to worry. Get yourself some hot water and pour it in, and it will absorb it, and it'll be in the consistency you want it to be. I never follow instructions. It's a rare occasion, but when you're new at this, you want to do it, and you try the instructions, and if it's not what you want it to be, then you adapt it. So that's going to be that. I'm going to use 2 of these because my oldest son is a stuffing king, and he'll just eat stuffing muffins, for real. And it doesn't matter if it's any turkey or anything. He'll just eat stuffing muffins. So that'll be that.
Cute name. I like that name.
Yes, I'm telling you, this is my, maybe I shouldn't tell anybody because I may be selling stuffing muffins, but just think about this. Thanksgiving and a stuffing muffin. And that's all I'm going to say. Let that roll around your mouth, in your head, in your thoughts. Yes.
All of that.
All those things. Okay. I need a little skillet. So I guess I'll use this one so I can sweat my vegetables.
You don't want me to put any of the sweat? No sweat?
No, we don't need that.
All right.
Okay, but I do need the vegetables you just took away.
They're right there.
Oh, I thought you put them in the refrigerator. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to sweat my vegetables. So that simply means I'm not going to fry them up, but I'm going to
Steam them.
Yeah, kind of steam them. She got that's the ticket. Put a little bit of cooking spray in there and move it to the right eye because this eye is too big for that.
That's the other one, the right heat.
Did you do quick? The quick.
Nothing in my cooking too fast.
Okay, well, this doesn't matter because it's going in. Oh, the note to everyone.
Okay.
The cornbread doesn't have to be cute, okay, because it's being crumbled up in here. She's making cute cornbread, y'all.
My bad.
But I didn't tell her that she wasn't making cute cornbread, so that's my fault. Your cornbread can come out doing a crip walk. It doesn't really matter because your cornbread is going inside the it's going to be crumbled up anyway.
All right.
Okay, so let me get my little wooden spatula out, and I'm going to get my cup measurement. And I'm just letting this heat up a little because I'm going to get these vegetables in here. And like I said, it's just, I had like a quarter piece of an onion, a quarter piece of a red pepper. You can use this or not. You can omit it, but I would say keep it in if you want to get that traditional flavor. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, what you say? The beautiful assistant can never be fired. She's your daughter and my niece, and I have her back. And yes, she's free 99. Yes.
Yay! I love you.
Okay. She's free 99.
Free 99.
You know nothing's ever free, y'all.
And I'm also divine.
Okay.
Free
Y'all know
99,
nothing's
I'm
ever
also
free.
divine. Yeah, it is.
Okay. You know.
All I need is love.
And a lot of cooking. Okay. And a lot of meals. Okay. Yeah. That's what you need. Okay, let's get that over there. So I'm putting it in here, guys. And it's starting off, I got it on high. But see, this pan can take it. This pan right here is my old Ninja pans. Yeah, they can kind of take it. But I'm going to take it down a little because I don't want it to brown. I'm going to take it down to a medium. And then, as you see, just like that, I have it all spread out evenly. I'm going to put my top on it. I'm going to sweat these puppies for a minute. And I'm going to get my liquid inside my pot. Okay.
This will be about maybe 14 minutes.
Okay. So she says her cornbread is 14 minutes. I'm going to get my liquid in the pot. We're steaming this. We're doing that. We're doing all things beautiful. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to, what I should have had you do. Oh, also while I'm at it, where's my sausage? What did I do with it?
It's still on the table. Might be hiding. Yeah.
Oh, my sausage is hiding. So if you can open my sausage and give me about that much sausage. Okay.
Yeah.
So out of this thing right here, and this is pretty cheap. This was $2.99. I got whatever Sage sausage that I could get. I wasn't trying to get nothing expensive because I don't really eat this. But this is good for my stuffing. So I'm going to put probably a third of this little thing here in it. Mind you, again, you don't have to use the meat. You can use this is the doggone sage thing that I can't find. Okay. Okay, you can use one of these. Let me show you. So if you really want, you can take one of the little fuzzy puppies. And they look like this. They're so weird looking, but they're fuzzy, and you can smell the sage. It really smells. And so what I do when I want to actually use these, I take the stem off. I take the leaves. I get a couple of these. It doesn't take a lot because they're very fragrant. And then I get them in that chopper and do the chop thing. Or you chop them up, So I probably will use one of these to chop up with a knife. Yeah, that's good. Okay, because I'm going to mix it with this.
Okay.
And let it cook with the onions. So I'm going to take 2 of these. You see mine's kind of like crip walking a little, but that's okay. They're fine. You're okay. I love you. Yes, I do. They're good. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to get a knife, and just to show you what you can do instead of using the meat, because it's about the flavor, okay? I'm doing the meat because, hey, yeah, like I said, we dig the pig. I'm going to be running that forever. Y'all know this, right?
That's when we come out with shirts and aprons.
I know, we dig the pig.
That's going to be the next thing.
Let me get a little plate, and I was telling Flavor Fam over there, I need to get a little plate because I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to cut this up a little. Well, I guess I was going to cut it up. Guess what I did? Dropped it out of my hand, so I'm going to get some more. All righty. This goes in the G5. Good thing I have plenty of those. I opened up my hand, and it went just like that. Okay, so let me sit here. And yes, Jerome, I am sitting. And you know why I'm sitting? Because despite the cheery demeanor, I'm hurting terribly bad. So I'm going to sit down. But I'm not going to give up. Because I told y'all, I will not surrender to the dying of the light. So let's get some more. I'm going to get 2 more of these little cute things. Oh, how cute they are. Okay, this one looks better. So I have one. And these are the sage leaves for those of you who I can't see and who are looking. Or whatever, and those of you I can see and who are looking, that is what I'm doing. I'm taking 2 of them. So let me bring this down so you can see. Although, I mean, it's not that deep. Okay. Tell me if y'all can see this plate. Can you see the plate?
Yeah.
Can you see the plate? Yes. All right, let me move this stuff out the way.
Smells are smelling already.
Okay, so all I'm going to do is take this just like that, and I'm going to roll it over. Or you could take some scissors too, kitchen scissors, and I'm just cutting it up, just lightly cutting it, just like that. And you can get it as fine as you want, because once you start cutting this, the aroma, the flavor of that sage is gonna rock you. It really is.
You know what? I have a question.
Yes.
We've never looked for the like freeze dried or the little ones, the little cup. You think they got a sage one?
I have not seen a freeze dried sage. I have not seen, not freeze dried, but my little herbat cups. I've seen dried sage, which I'm not too fond of. Okay. And then this, right here, the little leaves. But as you guys can see, I'm cutting it as small, as I can with this. Like I said, my little cutting machine that beautiful assistant uses will get it finer, but it doesn't matter because you're only using a little bit of this, because I'm telling you, I can smell the sage just from these 2 little leaves just coming up. I'm just trying to make sure that, it's not when you bite into it, you're biting a leaf, type thing. And so that's why I'm cutting it up real fine. But once it hits the liquids that I'm going to be using it in, and when you put it inside, I'm going to put some inside of the stuffing muffin mix. before I put it in the oven, mix it in there together, the juices from the ingredients that I'm putting in the stuffing mix will cook this. So that's going to be a thing too. Or I can even do one better. Since I'm going to be cooking the sausage in here with the onions and stuff, I could throw this in here and toast it right there with everything else. So this is what that is. So that's what you can use instead of the pig. If you don't want to use the pig, you can use the turkey and you can use this, and you'll still get the same results, because it's about, what is it about? Flavor, y'all. Flavor. Not flavor. Flavor. Okay, that's what it's about. So let's get this over here. Let me go check over here on these vegetables that are steaming, and then I'm going to get my piece of the sage sausage in there. So I'm going to put the sage inside of here, so they can just all cook up together.
I'm seeing 11 viewers and only 7 likes. Come on, you guys. I know you like us.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you, I found out what? No. Anyway, I found out, I looked on television, and you literally can press a button, or it'll appear like you're going to pause it or rewind or whatever, and it'll appear and it'll allow you. I don't know with the live though. While it's live, I don't know. Somebody with a television tell me. Jerome, tell me what happens. Okay, because everybody's using phones and things, but I know there's a way to like this when you're using television when it's live. I think it is. See, I've never watched me live, so I don't know. Okay, however, I know you guys care. I know you care. I'm not tripping. I'm just happy you're here, and I hope you learned something. The likes do help me stay here, but, I don't know.
We just asking for a little bit of love.
Okay, so I'm taking this up a little, guys, because now I'm going to take this here stuff, this sage sausage. I'm going to add it to my onions, and I'm going to use my little hamburger masher, and I'm going to just crunch it all up. If you don't have one of these, you need to get one. Amazon has them. A lot of places have them, but I got this in a set of cooking utensils, and I didn't know what it was, but I'm glad I figured it out. Okay, so I'm putting a third of this meat inside here, and I'm just gonna cook. You want to cook this thoroughly. You don't want to have this rare. This is pork, okay? I don't care what they tell you, cook the pig. Okay, cook the pig. So, I'm going to mash it. I guess I'm going to mash it. Looks like it don't want to come apart. I may have to do it the old-fashioned way and no masher. Do it with my fork. Let me take this. Now, how the heck did I do 8? I don't want an 8. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to start mashing it. But see, unlike hamburger, this has a high fat content. Well, some hamburger does. But I don't think hamburger has as high a fat content as this sausage. So it's not cooperating like a hamburger without me going out.
Yeah, it's like tradition now. All right, go ahead and sing it again.
Okay, so I don't know where you left off, but I was joshing. Joshing. Okay, this is highlighted, dear.
What?
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
As I said, you said do something, Jerome, and I was saying, do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long, I may go wrong and lose my way. Trying to see, do I know the Muffin Man? I don't know the Muffin Man.
Oh, and also he said he's watching TV but texting on the phone. And then he called your meat masher a plastic mace.
It's a
Plastic mace. You know what? That's a good one, Jerome.
It's
That's
a good name.
one.
I like it. That's a good name for you.
We can tell who's aggressive in our chat, can't we? We can tell, but not me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Okay.
A lover, not a fighter.
Yes, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a lover of food. I don't fight it. I just kind of push it around a little. That's all. So I turned it up a little because it was a little low, and I need this to go on and do what it needs to do. I need to get a knife though, because like I said, it doesn't react the same way that hamburger meat does, so it's kind of sticking to my, what did you call it?
Plastic mace.
My plastic mace. So I'm just scraping it off here, making sure all of the sausage gets in here. Smells good though. And so just put it on here just like that. And see, the thing about it is you can make these ahead of time, so you don't have to worry about making your stuffing right when, you know, Thanksgiving is. You can make these and put them in the freezer and then heat them up. You sure can. Heat them up right in the oven. I wouldn't even say, I would let them sit out and unthaw, and then I would pop them in the oven and heat them up. That's what I would do. So you get some of this stuff out the way, and you can take, like I said, for those of you going to dinner to other people's houses and stuff, they will be in awe when you roll up with stuffing muffins. Trust me. I'm going to make this as fine as I possibly can. So it went from being pink, now it's turning, you know, it's cooking. So it's not pink anymore, it's browning. And using my beautiful hamburger masher, I'm not going to call it what he said, okay, is really helping it cook quicker. But see, once I get this cooked, I will season it up with a little bit of Casey's Blessed. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's my own spice blend that I've been trying to get out on the market. However, it is very expensive to do so, and I am poor. So, yeah, I'm going through the red tape, but you can get whatever all-purpose seasoning that you favor from the grocery store. Mine has no sodium. I would suggest no sodium. That way you can hit it with your best shot anytime you want to. Okay, that's, oh, there you go. And just like that, we have sage in our sausage. Now, if you want to get froggy, and you live in a house with people that want to eat spicy stuff all the time, you can put a little bit of jalapeno pepper in here and cut that up.
Pardon, I thought you checked the...
Okay, let me get our beautiful assistant's way because she wants to check the cornbread.
Brown enough for you, or a little more?
A little more, just a tea, about maybe 2 minutes. Because like I said, we're not doing this for aesthetics. We're doing this to get it in our stuffing.
Right. Okay.
Now, at this point, I'm going to put the top on, right? And then, no, first I'm going to put some Casey's Blessing and some black pepper in it. Because what we do here in Weekend Eats, and like I said, FlavaHouse, period. Everything is layers of flavor. This is why you get the results you get when you layer your flavor. And that is what I do with everything that I touch. So, I'm going to get a little bit of black pepper as soon as I can find it. Okay, I know it's on here amongst all the muck. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready for me to put
And for the Casey's, and I'm just stirring it around.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna sit this off to the side, y'all, because I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so here you go. That's what it looks like when it's done. Pretty much like hamburger does when it's done, when you crumble it up. I'm going to sit that to the side because we need our cornbread. And then we can put this together and we'll pop it in the oven. I'm going to drink some coffee. And you going to check your stuff?
Yeah, I got a 2 timer.
Okay, she has a timer on it, okay. See, I don't live with timers. I'm the old timer. I'm the one that put the
own timer.
To put the wood in the wood stove and all that stuff like that.
Is that enough?
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's not mushy and I can crumble it, take it out. And yeah.
All right.
Because I'm only gonna need probably half of that.
Here's the little fiber cloth.
I will only need about half of that. I don't want my whole stuffing dynamic to be cornbread. So you're going to taste every part of it, all the flavors that go in. Okay, she's getting the stuff out. I forgot.
Pull that real quick. It's so pretty.
Okay.
Okay, and then just set it.
You don't want to sit it there. You probably want to here. Let me get you a heat pad.
Okay.
Oh, something else good to have, y'all. These cost 50 cents at the dollar store, at Dollar General, no, Dollar Tree. So if you don't have a Dollar Tree in your area, you can go online. 50 cents. These are so good to put hot things on to save your countertops. So yeah, these are good. Let me get this. I don't know what was over here, but you know I got to clean, y'all, as I go. So bear with us, sister.
That's what I'm saying. Let me know when you're ready for me to clean up some stuff.
Oh, I will. Once I get this stuff in the oven. You know, the thing now is to get this in the oven. But
should I keep it on 400?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it on 400. Because it's not going to take a lot. Because I'll be totally honest, with the exception of the egg that's going in it. Can somebody pass me my coffee?
Okay.
With the exception of the egg that's going in it, the stuff is going to be done once we put all the pieces together. Because like I said, the meat is done, the vegetables are done. But of course, I'm introducing an egg for binding. So that, of course, needs to bake. But it doesn't take, like I said, once your stuffings kind of congeal together and rise a little, you're good to go. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for me to drink a little of this coffee, and I want the cornbread to cool off just a couple of minutes so I don't burn my hands.
Yeah, don't need them problems.
See, now the coffee's the way I like it. So I told you guys that I was going to tell you, y'all don't want to know this. You may think you don't want to know this, but you may want to know this because I know there's a lot. Nope, it says, okay, well, my computer is telling me that I have unstable connection. See, my computer trying to play. They don't want y'all to learn about these muffin stuffings. Don't these muffin stuffings, these stuffing muffins. Don't let them deter you. Stay steadfast. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay right here. Okay, I don't know what's going to see. When it gets windy where I live, you know, we're in New York City, everything is underground. All the wiring and stuff. Where I live now, everything is above ground. So if the wind shifts, hey, you know, this is what you go through. Anyway, so Thanksgiving coffee pairings. So the coffee itself sets the mood for a whole lot of festivities. We know this. Coffee is more than just a drink. It is a movement. It's about community. It's about all those things. So Thanksgiving also is one of those holidays. And it ain't just about the turkey and the size. It's about, like I said, coming together, the moments that you share between the bites. Because I know when I do have family over that is outside of here, and that's been a while because I got so much family here. But they come early in the morning or they may be visiting from out of town. So you start your day not eating turkey. Okay, you got to get something other than that. Because usually for me, I like for my turkey to be hot. So I cook my turkey, you know, that's probably the last thing. No, I'll take that back. You know, turkey is the last thing. And that's served for dinner. But then throughout the day, you know, we're eating. I have ham. I have other things like that. And I may even take some of the ham and make some ham and eggs or whatever. But the point is the coffee's in the mix some kind of way. So coffee kind of brings us together. Somebody always wants some coffee. I don't care. Every time I come here, can I have some coffee? Somebody says it. So what you want to do is like with my muffins and gravy. So you can pair even, they say, a light Ethiopian Colombian brew. Now, Jerome may be familiar with all these different brews because he likes to brew stuff. He likes to mix things. He likes to experiment. If you haven't tried Jerome, make the stuffing muffins and have it with the coffee. It probably will be good. Then they're saying for your mac and cheese or creamy sides, a medium roast like a Guatemalan or a Costa Rican coffee adds warm caramel and nutty undertones. I ain't never had none of this. I drink Folgers. But for those of you adventurous people, do you, boo? Because it may be what you want, okay? Think of coffee like wine. You want to contrast the harmony depending on the plate. So some good pairings for dessert and coffee is like sweet potato or pecan pie with some coffee. I can dig that. Okay, cranberry desserts or apple crisp. Or what I'm going to make, and I don't even care if it works with the menu, I'm making me some apple cinnamon bread pudding. Because, baby, that is delicious. Anyway, so you have coffee that goes with these different desserts. Non-traditional pairings, like, for guests that is not drinking alcohol, a coffee mocktail. They say something called with pumpkin spice foam, and it says that it goes well with the leftovers. And then iced cinnamon mocha is a good pairing too for those people who want a cocktail, but they don't drink. Okay, so what's going to be in your cup? Are you going to not have coffee? Jerome says stuffing muffins and coffee equal. You are a trip. Listen, sir, everything equals sleep to you. Okay, but a stuffing muffin, yes. I am telling you. Hot cocoa, yes, exactly. That's a good one. I haven't had, I'm going to tell you like this, sis. Cocoa, I like cocoa, but I like dark chocolate. They have a dark chocolate cocoa, which I would drink that. I like that. I'm not a big, I drink coffee more so when I'm working than anything else, because y'all see it take me forever to drink this one cup of coffee. But when I'm working, I'll drink it because it does curb your appetite, and you don't have to think about being hungry until I can stop having a million meetings. Yeah, I know. You're right. You have to switch it up. I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same breakfast. I do the same thing. I really do. I cook all this stuff, and yeah. What you say? Back in the day, coffee was for, you got that right. That's why we had to sneak sips, because in the African American community, I'm finding that it wasn't just my mama. A lot of people are saying that their mamas and parents and grown-ups in their lives made coffee like it was alcohol, for kids or whatever. So they was like, you're not old enough to drink it. Where in a lot of cultures, they embrace it, as a communal thing. So they told me that I'd be short if I drink it. So I'm not going to say that that's not true, because I'm 5 feet tall. And I snuck a lot of coffee.
Oh, and while drinking cocoa, we pretend. That's what Jerome said.
While drinking? Oh, yeah, you're right, Nikki. Like as if you stupid.
Here's my question. Doesn't it, hot chocolate also have caffeine in it?
It does. But not the love. She's saying hot chocolate, chocolate, what's it, cocoa beans? Have caffeine. Yeah, it does. It does. But I don't know if it has the same level. It does. But I think it was a mental thing with them. She's absolutely right. It may have, I'm going to look that up. Cocoa beans may have just as much caffeine as a coffee bean. And our parents are giving us this stuff because this is the kids drinking. Yes. See, we weren't like these children of this age. Because see, I'm like, okay, I'm going to pretend. Yeah. What? Oh Lord, and here he go talking about the candy stick. Listen, you younger viewers, us older viewers, they just set up all kinds of bad habits for us because they didn't know no better. They sold us little cigarettes, look like little cigarettes, but they may have had gum in them. All of them didn't have gum, but they had paper and they had some kind of powder. I guess it was sugar, and you could blow the smoke out of the. And here you are, a little child, and people are promoting you to smoke cigarettes, but they didn't know any better. Okay, so yeah, we had candy cigarettes. We sure did. I ain't gonna even lie. And we had candy cigarettes in our cup of cocoa. So we was pretending to put ourselves in misery, later on in life.
Not to mention bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
Sugar on top of sugar.
Yes. Exactly. For sure. But like I said, coffee like Thanksgiving is about comfort, guys. So the connection and gratitude. It's a quiet sip after the laughter and the warmth all comes together, and it just lingers on, and it's the memories that you keep with you. And I'm going to tell you, a nice cup of coffee can do that for you. That's for sure. Well, enough of that. Let's see what the cornbread is doing. My friends. And I'm going to drink some more of this because I'm short now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Auntie Teresa said, she talking about the candy cigarettes. I bought them as long as I had $1 in my pocket and 2 all day.
She said, oh, so you was addicted to the, Okay, y'all. See, but y'all got y'all addictions too, you young people. Y'all addicted to the blue light.
Right.
Think about it.
Technology.
So, and that fry your brain. Yeah, so, and think about it, it's probably even harder to not be addicted to it because everything in this world is yeah, it's almost like eating. See, the good thing about me and my sis and me and Jerome and all us old timers, okay, we can live with it or live without it. I don't know about y'all. So stay with me and I'll take you to a world where you don't have to worry. You can be either here or either there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, so cornbread is cool enough. I'm gonna take I'm taking half of this cornbread, y'all. And I need a knife again. So I shouldn't have got rid of my knife. So let me just wash this out. Because why make extra dishes?
Okay, so Jerome said, wait, remember the candy cigars?
Oh, God.
They had candy cigars?
Honey, they had candy everything.
Oh, my goodness.
They had candy everything. We didn't have a chance as kids. You know, it's just...
They even used to sell root beer in, like, beer bottles. So.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Being an adult today.
They did that, too.
Oh, I never heard this song, Mariah Carey, Without You.
I don't remember that. Did somebody mention that in the chat?
Yeah, Jerome.
I don't remember that song, Jerome. Y'all have to pull it up and listen to it because I don't remember that.
Yeah, me neither. I will.
Okay, so I got half of this cornbread. Let me wipe this off. And so, like I said, I don't really care what it looks like. I just pulled it out of here. The cornbread is nice. If you want to make it from scratch, do you, boo? But this show is all about getting the results of your mama and not doing all the work. Yes.
Where did that go?
Because she didn't get to sip the coffee. So she didn't get to sip the coffee and she's short too. So that's what she's my sister. Okay. But she's not as short as I am. Okay. So you think about it. Chocolate does have caffeine in it, correct? So yeah, you ate chocolate, didn't you, my sister? So I'm gonna take this cornbread, y'all, and I'm gonna crumble it up in this bowl. Okay, just like that. And I'm gonna use my hands because yeah, I could wash off that, what you call it, the mace, the plastic mace. Okay, I could do that, but no, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a whisk. How about that? I'm not going to satisfy your what do you call it? Whatever his stuff is. whatever his
insert word here.
Yeah, whatever his crazy is. I'm not going to do it. He wants me to be the abuser, so he can go in and call the Food Bureau of Welfare, whatever it is. Where's my whisk?
Just used it.
No, the whisk. Oh, God. Okay, I gotta wash the whisk, y'all. I'm sitting here. I could have washed. If that's the case, I could have washed my other thing.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. I ain't saying nothing. Yeah. Always trying to tell you. Everybody always trying to keep you from being great. I am here to tell you. But one thing you will learn about me. They said to me this morning, I came down, I couldn't even hardly walk good. I was hurting. I'm still hurting. But I hurt a little less because you guys bring out with the endorphins. Yeah. So y'all bring out the feel good, the feel good feelings for me. So you make me feel better, and thank you. But when I came down the stairs, honey, I looked like something really, really, really scary. So they say to me, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I'm like, "How could you ask me that? Okay, if I have to crawl to get to this show, I'm coming." Okay, so yes. So y'all know how much I love you because I go through the fire to be here. The pain, everything. So I'm taking this whisk and I'm just going to break it up like this. But you can really, I want to break it up really fine. So.
Hold on, before you continue, Jerome said be old school, use your hand. And then Auntie Pam said candy cigarettes were setting you for adulthood and them to make money off of you. Yep. And yep.
I don't want to use my hands, Jerome. Well, I could because I can put the gloves on. I am going to finish off with my hands. But you know I got my nails. I don't want this stuff under my nails, man. Okay, come on. Y'all know the deal.
Oh, and the show must go on.
Yes, the show must go on. If I'm not here, y'all know that I'm unconscious. And I will probably teleport my mind or some kind of what do you call it? What do you call those things, those images that are not, that look like you, but a hologram. Yeah, make a hologram or something like that of myself. Because this is the best part of my week. It really is. I was telling, somebody asked me, what did I do for my birthday? And I said, I spent it with all of my friends on YouTube. I sure did. I don't know how many people saw it, but I spent it with all of them. And it was one of the best birthdays I have ever had. And I'm gonna be real. It really was. Because I really don't make a big deal about birthdays. I make silent deals, because I'm so happy that the Lord has seen fit to give me another year in this life, but, celebrations and stuff like that, I don't do that. And my family tries to force it on me, but I don't do things like the decorations and all stuff like that, but it was enjoyable. It really was. So if I'm still here at 65, I'm going to decorate a lot. Hopefully, I will be further along in this, and I can have some of my studio audience that live nearby over here to celebrate me in person. How about that? Okay. So I think that would be very nice. That would be very nice. I'm telling you.
Working on KCAI. That's what
he's working on KCAI. See, they trying to replace me, y'all. That's what it is. See, I think this is working pretty good, Jerome. You don't get dirty. I'm getting it off, but I want it very fine because, like I said, I want the flavor of the cornbread, but I don't want it to overpower the rest of my stuffing. So, but this works good because Beautiful Sister made nice soft cornbread. So it's not, it's not, what do you call it, grainy? It's grainy as cornmeal is going to be. Now, let me show y'all what I got. So you see the consistency of this? Can y'all tell that I'm making a mess? Okay, trying to show y'all. Okay, need to clean that up. Clean up in aisle 5. Okay. Clean up in aisle 5. All right. I had to get this up. I got half of my crumbs here on the table. I said clean up in aisle 5. I ain't seen nobody. Okay, the grocery store owner calls on the loudspeaker and says clean up in aisle 5. Okay, does he then run over there and clean it up? No, I already did it. I'm joking. Y'all go. Okay, you know that I have to apply guilt every chance I get. Okay, so y'all know that is the rite and passage of a mama. Okay,
Mama guilt.
That is the right and path. Every mother out there, you have the right to exercise a little guilt on your children. Guess why? Because labor is a beast. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Labor is a beast. That's right. So that is your right. So every mama, write this down. I think I'm going to have a whole station on mama guilt. So... Oh, yeah. When you say, oh, hey, Sonny, can you come over and take me to the market? I'm just not feeling, and they huffing. Okay. What I want from my children is happiness. Yes, Mom, yes. That's what I want. You know why? Because there has been no me since it was a them. So, and it never ends. Don't think that motherhood ends because it doesn't. They think they're grown, okay? But they're never grown as you. they're never grown as you. So therefore, when you got 44-year-old men calling them mama, okay, she deserves a one-up. That's all I got to say. Because when you're that grown, you don't need me. Yes. Anywho, let me throw this away. Oh, yeah, I'm hearing all you youngers getting silent now. Y'all all getting silent. That's right. I said, mamas, don't wait till Mother's Day and make them celebrate you. They need to celebrate you every day. I'm going to put my gloves on. Ooh, and look what I got. See, I'm not like the other chefs with the black gloves. I have pink ones. Okay, so I'm going to put this on, and I am going to crumble it up a little bit more, guys, because I want it fine. And Jerome thinks that I'm not going to use my hands. Well, what you said, stop the guilt, the manipulation. It's not the manipulation. It's called ovulation, labor, pain. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Mm-hmm. Yes, forever. Listen, I'm playing with y'all, but you know what? You really should honor your mom and your dad, and your mothers and your fathers should honor you according to your age. Okay, so you're going to treat them according to their age. Now, if they're 44 and acting 2, then oh well. Okay, but yeah. All right, so yeah, I don't want to do too much with my hand, because look what's happening, Jerome. Her bread is so soft, it's clumping together. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to break it up a little bit more, and I'm going to leave it. Listening at you. Mm-hmm. I listened at you the other day. Put the bacon. Do the bacon. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. Now I'm going to get this stuffing inside the pot. Pot. Yeah. See, this is what happens when I'm in pain. When I'm in pain, I get extra silly. So whenever you see me get extra silly, you know, ooh, she is in like level 13. Pain. So let's see. So we're going to do 2 of these. So they're saying 1.5 of, so I'm going to do 3.5 cups of liquid. Why? Because and remember, we're adding cornbread, so that's going to help make it even stiffer. We want it to solidify, but we don't want it to be dry. Okay? So let me get my butter. They say for you to do 4 tablespoons. I say butteroos, and we're doing a whole stick. That's what we're doing. So let me get my liquid. This is done. You can use water, but the chicken broth enhances the flavor. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Let me pull that over there. And I got my cup. Put that over here.
Jerome said, hi, bacon was good. Deny if you can.
Nah, it was good. I ain't gonna even lie, Jerome. It was good. It was good, Jerome, but still, you made me have to do extra work. Okay. So I got 3, and I'm gonna do 1/2. And if I need to add more liquid, then I can once it's boiled. So let me do that 1/2. Okay, there you have it. So I have 3.5 of this liquid of my chicken broth. And I'm going to take this whole stick of butter and put that in. And I'm going to add my herbs and a little Casey's blessing into it, because I'm seasoning up my stuffing water or liquid. It's not water. So I'm putting the whole stick in here, just like that. Because it makes all things better. I'm going to do a butter commercial. Ode to butter. What? Look out for my new short. Ode to butter. Okay. All right. So, exactly. So I got the butter. I'm going to do a little bit of Casey's blessing in this. And a little bit means like whatever I feel like squeezing, because no sodium. Okay, I have that. I want to do a little pinch of salt. And you see what I'm doing? That's it. I like for you guys to see stuff because people can. I've never been one like I've never been a recipe or cookbook person. I can get ideas from a cookbook. I'll scan what the ingredients are, and then I just go for it. But following it to a T, I say the only time I would follow it to a T was when I was learning to bake, like cakes and cookies and stuff, because there really is a chemistry to that, especially when you're doing stuff from scratch and you're using baking soda and baking powder. You got to have an equilibrium and that determines fluffy or dense or whatever, and the amount of eggs. But honey, once I learned how to do that, I took it and I flew with it. And I've made some really incredible things. So let me get a little of this pepper. And if y'all stick with me, you too will be incredible, even more incredible than you already are. See, every now and then you want to switch it up. I'm not telling you to change who you are. I'm telling you to add to what you are, okay? So you can be multifaceted. So can't nobody tell you nothing, okay? So when you can cook, you rule the world because everybody got to eat. That, my friend, is that. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to take it to high because I want it to boil really quickly. I'm going to get my little stovetop packets. I'm going to open them up because once this comes to a boil, you want to start putting your stuffing in and seeing how moist it's going to be. Again, I am adding cornbread to this. You don't have to add cornbread to it. You can do it without the cornbread. So if you do it without the cornbread, you're still putting some cream of chicken soup in it. So it's going to moisten it up. So I would do, if I'm doing 2 packs, I would do the 3 cups and not do the half. Because I'm doing the cornbread, I may have to go to 4 because the cornbread is going to take it out, dry it up. You can do this without cornbread if you don't want cornbread stuffing. You can even add, people have oyster stuffing and stuff like that. You can do all that. And if you want, Jerome, you can have bacon stuffing if you like. You sure can. So let me open up the other box. And see, this is what I'm saying, y'all. The things that I'm showing you allows you to do this any time of year. So when you have these holidays, it's not that deep, okay? Because you do this all the time. Then on a holiday, you want to have some, I don't know, some hot wings or something. Because you have holiday all year. That's how it is here in this house. When I get the feeling and I want to make something, I don't care if I can get it. See, the thing is, when you have these holiday things, it's hard to get like a spiral ham and stuff off season, But if you get them and you're able to put them in your freezer, that can be a thing too. Okay, so let me rinse this off, but I want to use this to stir. So is everybody staying home for Thanksgiving? I hear that it's kind of hard, going to be kind of hard with traveling. It may be hard with traveling. And this is one of the most traveled holidays of the year, even more so than Christmas. People tend to stay home for Christmas. Okay, I know I like to stay home. My family stays in their individual places. We call and what, but we stay, especially if you got kids. If you got kids, you stay home, at least in my bunch, because, the kids and their presents and stuff like that, and they want to use their stuff, and they don't want to be going all around town. If you're older, you may travel. And if you're real old, like me, you like to be in the comfort of your home, relishing the fact that the next day is no work. That's what you want to do. I don't want to be on the road. You said you having a mega hungry man meal, and in my meal, and in my she came for Thanksgiving. Teresa, I don't know what you're talking about. I know you're having a hungry man meal. Okay. I don't see the hunger. See, I got to figure out how to let Beautiful. See, the reason why I'm reading this is because Beautiful Sister says she gets a delay. So I would have to take my computer and let her have it. It ain't happening because I need to be able to look in here. You said Christmas, I decided to have a toasty outdoor fire. Okay, that is going to be so cool. But it ain't that cold where you are. So you, it ain't, listen, where I am, it's not toasty. It's freaking cold. Okay, and I'm not feeling sitting out in the middle of the cold with nobody. But where you are, it probably is toasty. Okay, so I need pictures because that's going to be interesting. Grandma out there with her little ones. Okay, now this has come to a rapid boil. Okay, and I'm gonna let it. You don't want it to boil too long because what will happen is it will evaporate your liquid and then you won't have as much. So now that I have a rapid boil going on, and you can tell by the steam, and let me turn this on because it's steaming up my thing here. Okay, now I am going to add this stovetop stuffing. Now, this is what this stuff looks like. If you haven't seen it, it's really crumbly and hard. Yeah. Okay, but it won't be that for long. So I'm pouring the first pack in, and it has seasoning in it, and it's like soup because I have a lot of liquid. So I'm gonna turn the liquid off. It's not gonna boil. I'm pouring the second one in, just like that. Okay, now it's starting to absorb all my liquid. So this is telling me, hey, Casey, you want to put some more liquid in here because this is taking up all the liquid, and I still got to put my cornbread in. I told y'all I want it to be moist. So I'm going to take a little bit more liquid. Now, at this point, you can put some hot water in here if you want. I don't even got to do that. This is so hot, I'm going to put another half a cup of chicken broth. Okay. And I'm put a little bit more in there because this is a lot of cornbread. Okay, and I'm going to bring this over here. Let me turn this off. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over here. Now you see the consistency. You see how that went from being dry, if you guys can see. From being dry to being like that. Okay, now you take your cornbread, you put it in. If you're making cornbread stuffing. If you're not making cornbread stuffing, then we put the other ingredients in. You can make this without any meat or anything if you want. I'm going to put this cornbread in. I told you I did half a pan of the cornbread. So I'm going to slowly get this in. And if I feel that it's too much, then I won't use it all.
Oh, and Auntie Teresa said toasted marshmallows and toast is in favorite outdoor drink.
Oh, that'll be nice. I think they will enjoy that. Yeah. Okay, so what I did, I'm going to use 3/4 of this. I'm not going to use all of it because it's a lot. Okay. And I'm going to put some more liquid in here, just a little bit more. And I'll show y'all what it looks like. I don't know, maybe I can use the whole thing. Let me see. Okay, we're just going to go for the gusto. We're just going to add some liquid because I don't want to waste this. Okay, and it's so soft, it's stuck in the pot, in the pan. Okay, so you get that all in there nicely, just like that. And I'm going to put a little bit more liquid in here because I want to loosen it up a bit. Now I'm going to show y'all what it looks like with the cornbread mixed in. I'm going to show you every step. Okay, so let me get rid of this. Throw that away. Okay, and that'll be that. So now, let me show y'all what it looked like. Now, when I showed you the first time, you saw it was a little loose. Now, this is with the cornbread. You see the consistency? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, you can put your other things in. So, let me wipe my stove off because it has crumbs on it. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to have our wedding. We are going to introduce our sage sausage and our other vegetables that we have sitting on the side into this mix. But first, I have to dry my hand. Okay, and I'm going to take it. Ooh. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to sit up in there. It's in the way. Okay, that's in the way. Y'all didn't see that. Okay, so I'm taking this stuff here and I'm putting it in there. So let's get it in. And that has your onions, that has the fresh sage and the bell peppers, and what I always forget to tell y'all guys, because y'all know that I don't use regular celery, I use celery flakes. So let me find my celery flakes. Now, normally what I would have done, I would have put this inside the water so it would have reanimated them. But I forgot. So, and I'm going to be real, I forgot. So, not to worry. I'm going to take some in my hand, probably about a teaspoonful. And as you see, it has little stems and stuff. I'm going to remove all of those big pieces. Because see, the big pieces, I usually like put them in that something and crunch them up so I can get it a powder. I'm taking all the big pieces out, and you see I don't have that. So now I'm going to put this over in here because you don't, even though stovetop stuffing has its own little seasonings and stuff, it ain't going to do it for me. So celery flakes, this takes it to a whole nother level. Okay? And so you just make it rain with your celery flakes. I say this is part of the pantry. Okay? If you have this part of the pantry, you never have to, unless you just like biting into celery. Okay? Other than that, get yourself some celery flakes. I'm telling you now. Now I'm going to take my fresh herbs. I'm going to take my basil and my parsley, and I'm going to do a pinch of each. For those of you who don't know about my pinches, it is your index finger and your thumb. That's a pinch. Pinch in there. Then another pinch. And this is brand new. Okay. And a pinch of the parsley. This parsley has flavor. It's not just for cute. All parsley has flavor. Some are just milder than others. Okay. I'm just being real. Okay. So we got that. So now I'm going to get my egg. I'm going to take one egg. And I'm going to, now you're going to have fun, Jerome, because I'm going to beat the egg. Okay? Yes. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, let me get a cup. I'm going to beat my egg. Because the egg will help it bind together when you put it in there to bake. So let me put the egg in there.
Jerome said you eating and having fun.
Yes, I am. Get this in garbage. And then wash my hands because I got a little bit of salmonella on my hand. Egg, y'all, egg. Okay. Dry that off. Give me a little forky. And then I'm going to beat it. Beat it. Okay. See if I can find a plastic one so I can toss everything. Okay, here we go. All right. So, ooh, I'm gonna get my foot up here. I have to sit down. Okay, so got one egg in here, guys. And the reason why I beat it up instead of putting it in there whole, because it gives. Jerome said, "Egg social services, where are you?" I bought them off. Okay, that's where they are.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just giving the egg some exercise. Okay, I beat it up. Beat the egg. I didn't beat it up, but I beat the egg. So when you pour it in, it incorporates to whatever you're doing easier than trying to have a break the yolk and get it all together while it's in whatever your mixture is. This way you have your yolk and your white already combined. Okay, there you go. And it's just as happy as it want to be. It's just like it had a walk. Okay. Can we see? Okay. So I'm going to pour my egg in here. Just like that. Get out your way so you can see. Get the whole egg in there. Okay. So now I'm going to stir it around. Because I don't want to have scrambled eggs because it is a little warm. Okay. Stir that all around. Just like that. Beautiful. I love it. Now I'm going to get my cream of chicken and herb soup. And I'm going to put about half a can of that. So this can is 10.5 ounces. I'm going to put a half of this can in there. And then, what you said, had no choice, but you right. It's just like the bog. With the board, what do you call it? Resistance is futile. I'm going to put 5 ounces of this into this, or less. Probably about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of that in here. Okay. Give it that extra special goodness. And then I'm going to let you see what the mixture looks like. I'm going to put a little bit more. The mixture looks like. And then we're going to get it in our muffin tin to get it in the oven. Okay. And you just want to make sure that it is fully incorporated. That's how you want it to be. Okay. Just like, oh, it smells so good. I'm here to tell you, this is. I can't wait. I don't know about you. I make some space. Try to get it here so you guys can see. I have an unstable. Oh, it's back again. So it just decides this. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's gonna be going in and out. It looks like in and out of love today for some reason. This is what it looks like once all of the ingredients are in there. So now you saw it go from being soupy to being super stiff, and it still has some stiffness, but you see how it can fall. It didn't fall off before. So it has just enough moistness. Like I keep telling everybody, baking in itself is a dry heat action. So it is designed to dry things out. So if you don't put enough moisture into whatever you're baking, you're going to have dry. So I got this nice little pan here, this here thing. And hopefully it doesn't stick. So I'm going to put it in here, and then we're going to get it in the oven. Let me get a nice little spoon. Let's see. What will I use? And you can also, if you want to get fancy, you can put it inside a pastry bag or in a freezer bag and cut the end and just squeeze it into your muffin tin if you want. I don't want to get fancy. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. So let me sit this here. Put this over here. Come on. All right. And see, this is a lot. So I would probably be freezing some of this. But this is a lot. I should have made one pan. So I got a heaping tablespoonful, your regular tablespoon, like in your utensils, your silverware. And you just put it in there. You don't want to overstuff, and I'll show you what it looks like. Try to not get it on the outside. Let's see. Okay, can you guys see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I try to get an even amount in each one. I really need a little plastic knife now because I want to make sure that I get the right number. See, this one doesn't have enough. So I'm going to put some more in there, but I need the knife to kind of get it off the spoon. And you just kind of put it in here and make sure it's inside your little muffin tin. Let me see. Knife. Yep, knife. There it is. Okay, so let me sit here and put these in here. I got a whole pot of this stuff, child. So I probably will take this and put some in a pan and make, just a traditional one for my husband because he likes this stuff. Or I'll put it in the pan and I'll freeze it for week after next. Okay, so this is how you make it cute. You do the little knife thing like that and you pat them down. Don't let them come outside. Keep them indoors. That's what you do. Okay. And see, that way you can get it in there nice and even. And as even as you can, so you can have some uniformity. Okay. And so that's just it. You just put this stuff in here like that. And if you have some on the spoon, you do it like that. And if you get some on outside, you do that. And then I take my knife and get the rest of it in here and take my spoon. So you alternate. You do whatever you got to do to get these suckers in here and make them look cute. Because the whole purpose of the exercise is for them to look cute and to taste good. You want good. The thing I hate the most, and I know a lot of people do it, they cook food, whatever the food may be, unless it's fancy food. If people think it's fancy food and, you know, you spend on lobsters and stuff like that. So you ain't going to just take some lobster and pile it on your plate like it's a mountain. But they fail to realize the simplest meal can have beauty. And beauty really a lot of times determines whether or not people's appetites are triggered. Okay, so something that a person might not necessarily eat or do, they may try it if the presentation is good. Okay, and it doesn't take going to culinary school to make things look pretty. You do it all the time. You decorate your house. You make things look pretty. Food is just another extension of your decorations or your creativity. That's all it is. You know, so it doesn't take a whole lot. It take a little extra effort than slapping it in there. But you know what? People can tell when you slap your food together versus when you put it together with some love. And that's a fact. It comes out in the food. Now, food is, yes, fuel. Yes, it is. But, you know, food is, let's be real. Food is more than fuel. Food is yet another movement. Food brings countries together. You know, food brings relationships together. Food is food, you know, and with things being rough these days and a lot of people not having a whole lot of money and stuff, you may have to eat some of the same things or whatever. But if you're creative and you have kids, you know how kids are, especially if kids are not used to doing without, you know, as much, you know, and you're in this new dynamic, you know, where you're having to really tighten the belt. You can make it fun. You can make it interesting. You can make the food look a certain way and hey, you know, psych them out. You know, psych them out. Psych yourself out. You know, psych yourself out, please. We have to have chicken here almost every day, and that's the truth. But nobody complains, well, except my husband. But my husband, you know, he don't know what he wants. Once I fix it, he's in love. So he's not in the equation. He's like, oh, let's try to do something different. Okay, how many? I got 200 and something recipes on my channel. Every last one of them are different. If I am not the queen of different, I don't know who is. Okay, but he's always saying different. So it's, you know, and I don't know. But anyway, he ain't miss no meals and he like it. Okay, that's the way that is. And sometimes you have to direct people, especially people who are indecisive or who are resistant. Sometimes you have to help them assimilate to the board, to the food board. So I love this pan because I can get 12 in here and I don't have to put 2 muffin tins in or whatever the case may be. Okay, you need to jump in here with your mama. Let me get you over here. And see, sometimes the food doesn't want to cooperate, but you have to kind of coax it, you know, and say, hey, don't you want to be like your brother? See how nice your brother looks over there? And then it says, okay, I'll behave. And it behaves. So I know for people coming in who don't know me, they're probably like, why is she talking to the food like it can talk back? Because I am the food whisperer. And because you can't hear it doesn't mean that I don't. There's a reason why my food looks good, tastes good, and everything else, because I know how to treat it. And when you treat it well, it surrenders and it does what it's meant to do, nourish you and make you feel good. If you don't treat it well, then hey, you get what you get. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a teeny tiny bit left. I'm gonna have a lot left, but that's okay because if you have some left over, not to worry. There are other things you can do. Ask my sister. We have a whole Thanksgiving casserole that she came up with. So, and I had to steal her recipe. Yes, I did, and add some stuff to it my way. And yes, I love that recipe because whenever I feel like I want some, well, I usually use chicken. I'll use chicken and make the chicken and stuffing casserole or whatever, and it's so delicious. I have me some cranberry sauce, and yeah, that's why I said, you know, these holidays are not a big deal to me because anytime I feel like I want to have it, I just make it. That's the power of cooking. You don't have to wait till a special holiday. You do it whenever you like. Okay, I got 2 more to go. Just like that. Okay. All righty. And it smells so good. It really does. Okay. You're a little hefty, so we're going to stick you in here just like that. Okay, so we got you in here. Little muffins. Okay, and 1 more for the road. Okay. You kind of just stick you in here. Let me get a little bit more because I think this one is lacking. And these ones on the bottom, they need a little bit more. Okay. I'm trying to use as much of this stuff as I can, y'all. Because I like stuffing, but not to the extreme that my son and my husband do. I like stuffing in moderation.
Stuffing connoisseurs.
Yeah, and then when I make stuff like this, you know, for the younger one, yeah, this is like stuff in heaven, you know, finger food. So, and for my husband too, because he likes the baked stuff, the baked of dressing. Let me not get it twisted. But see, this is a combination of the two, so I call it stuffing because it still tastes like stuffing to me. My older daughter, she doesn't want anything that's in the oven baked. She wants it on top of the stove. So. She's like, don't make it like that for Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, well, I am. You need to try it. You'll like it. If you don't, you better not tell me. Pretend. Okay, so we got these in here nice like that. Okay, I think it's pretty even. Looks pretty even to me. What y'all think?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, a little bit over here. Okay, let's pop these puppies in here. And I say it shouldn't take that long because they're already cooked. And if you put less in here, of course, it's going to take less time to cook. So that's the thing too. But I want mine to be nice and fluffy and thick and yum. Okay, so we got the oven heated on 400. Now stick it in here. In the middle of your oven. That's the sweet spot. It's the sweet one. Okay, so timer. I'm going to do 30 minutes. I don't think it's going to take 30. I'm going to put 30 on here and I'm going to watch it. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to get my gravy ready. So when they come out, we can just pour the gravy on here. Let me get the rest of this stuff, the rest of my stuff in here. Now I can do one of two things. I can freeze this and use it another time, or I can, it's not a whole lot. I can take a little pan and just make some stuffing and then freeze it. In any case, it's not going to go to waste. Okay, now I need you, beautiful assistant, because I need to clear up some of this so I can make this stuffing. Make the gravy. Okay, so let me get this over here. And I'm going to need a normal skillet, so I can make the gravy.
Oh.
I need a pot? A skillet.
Okay.
I would use a pot. I normally use a pot because I have the giblets. That's the giblets, and I just make it all in the giblets. But I'm gonna use a skillet, a little, a medium size saute pan.
Like this?
Yeah. And a pot. Yeah. I know you don't know what top.
The top is somewhere in there. That's not helping anyone.
No, not helping any.
There. Yay, first try.
Okay, she found the top. Give beautiful assistant a hand. She found the top. If I knew that song by Beyonce, I would sing it.
Which one?
Love on Top. My favorite song that she ever made.
I don't know the words.
Don't know the words, but I love the song. Love it.
Are you done with the bell pepper?
Yes, I'm done with the bell peppers. Because now everything I'm using is going to be powder. And you know what you guys didn't notice? I didn't use any garlic in that because garlic doesn't have any place in that stuffing. But if you want some, you can do that.
How about this herb?
I'm going to need the herbs.
The cream of herb soup.
Yeah. That other half I will probably need. I'm just tidying up over here, guys.
Butter.
Okay, butter. Okay, do you think I don't need butter, girl? Please. Yes. Yes. And yes, butter is always the companion. Butter is like a good mate. You know what I'm saying? Always there to support the dish. That's what butter does. Okay, let's put this over here. And get this top for this pot until you get the stuffing put away. Okay. So, with this gravy, you don't want to just use this because it ain't happening. It's not. Yeah. So you you want to take this. This could be your base. Bases are good because it saves you time. So this is going to be your base. I have this other half a can of the cream of chicken and herbs. So I'm bringing that over here. I have my Casey's Blessing. I have some pepper. I have a little salt. I am going to get my garlic powder. I'm going to get my onion powder. And I'm going to get my celery flakes. Okay? Now, you can use fresh garlic if you want, because remember, this is going to go in your turkey too. I'm also going to use these here herbs here. And of course, we're going to use butter. And that flour that we had in the cup. I hope I didn't throw the cup away. No, I didn't throw the cup away. Yeah. But see, I get to cleaning, y'all, and I forget. You may end up in the G file when I get to cleaning. Okay, so got that. I have flour in a cup because I'm going to make a quick roux just to thicken. So, or I may make a real roux. I got time right now, so I may make a little roux just to make sure that this is as thick as I want it to be. Because this is the quick version. Okay, this is not the version that I normally use when I have my giblets. But I'm showing you how to have the taste of that gravy with the giblet gravy without having the giblets. Now I just need, did you put away the cooking spray? I did. Okay, gotta get the cooking spray. Okay. And I'm gonna spray this pan. Just like that. I'm going to get a little bit of, and you can make your roux with butter. Now, but you have to be careful when you do, especially in one of these stainless steel pans because it's really hot. So I usually use a little bit of oil to make my roux, but I'm going to combinate. I'm going to do a little bit of oil and a little butter so I can make the roux. Now, you can make your quick roux and you can add it to the mixture. So maybe I'll show you the quick roux because I said this is going to be easy. So a roux is something that you really have to take your time with. If you want a light colored sauce, you're not going to have your roux be dark. If you want your sauce to be browned, you want your roux to be brown. One day I will show you how to do a roux. I think I did it on one of my videos when I made some gumbo. It's time. It's time. It's time consuming, but it's worth it. So let me bring this over here. Just a little closer. Let's see. Can you see? Can you see what I see? You know, do they have Thanksgiving songs? For it to be one of the major holidays, they don't have any songs for Thanksgiving that I know of. Anybody know of any Thanksgiving songs? Let me know. I never heard of any. Okay, this is a little bit too much flour, so I'm going to take some of this out.
Oh yeah, that's the anthem, but that's not an actual song. That's
oh, you talking about potatoes? I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a song like Have yourself a merry little Christmas. That one. May your heart be light. I know I'm early, but you know after Black Friday, they're already singing, doing Christmas songs in the grocery. Well, they don't have a whole lot of department stores, but the ones they have, the stores I heard, they were doing Christmas songs. So why can't I? Hang all the mistletoe. I wanna get to know you better.
They have a song by Boys to Men called "Thank You."
Okay, you put away my. Oh goodness, she put away my chicken stock. My chicken stock. My chicken broth. Okay. Boys and Men has a song called Thankful. Thank you.
Yeah, apparently they're saying that it's a Thanksgiving themed song.
They just told us that because we don't have one. I want a song for Thanksgiving that actually is for Thanksgiving. So yeah, we can pull up a lot of songs and say thank you. I can say, who is that? No. Who made that song? I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. Who made that? I know it could not happen without your love. Ooh. Who made that song? See, Vocal Love is not here. It wasn't Patrice Rushen. Who made that song? Was it Alicia somebody? Alicia. It's called I Want to Thank You. I can't remember who made it. I can do a whole lot of thank you songs. That doesn't mean it got to do with Thanksgiving.
You can make your word.
That's all.
I know. I'm not shooting the messenger. I'm just saying they're just trying to find something. Okay, so what I just did, y'all, I had this flour in here, and I just poured a tablespoon and a half of this broth into the flour, and I'm making like a cream mixture. Instead of cooking the roux, I'm making a flour mixture that is not very thin. It's in between. Alicia, I know it's Alicia somebody. See, you're right, Jerome, exactly. Yes. When the time is right, he'll fill your life with love and care. Believe, and he'll be there. Just do all right, don't do no wrong. And yes, that's it. Thank you, Jerome. I knew it was Alicia somebody. I don't know if she made any more songs after that, but that was pretty hot during that time. And the thing about it is, she was thanking God for bringing her a good mate. Okay, but of course, this was during the disco era? Jerome, was that during the 80s or whatever, the club era, and they played in the clubs because it had a really good groove. No one really realized that she was thanking God.
I mean, she said thank you, Heavenly.
Yes, but all you heard was the beat. You heard the words, and yes, I knew them all, but nobody really correlated dance music. At that time, she was kind of an innovator. Nowadays, they make a lot of gospel songs that are danceable, but back then, that wasn't a dynamic. Okay, so yeah, the famous word, the secret word. Okay, so if you see now, I had 2 tablespoons of flour, just regular flour, and I had 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, room temperature, and I stirred it. So now this will be my quick roux to help thicken my gravy if I need it, because we are using this watery gravy base. So let me turn this on, and I'm going to put it on a high-low. So I'm going to do maybe a 4, and I'm going to melt my butter. And yes, I'm using a stick of butter. You can use less if you want. Or you can use margarine or none. But if you're having gravy, you're already not eating the best. So you might as well just go for the gusto because you don't eat gravy all the time. I should hope. Jerome. Yeah, I'm picking on you. I'm picking on you. Yes, I
am. Being heckler now.
Exactly. So I'm going to let this melt in here slowly. Okay, I'm going to put my light on because I want to check and see the progress. See, they fluff it up already. They just have to solidify. So it takes, like I said, it takes no time. And you can do this, cornbread, no cornbread, meat, no meat. Just do your veggies. And the good thing about it is Stovetop Stuffing sells a lot of different flavors. So they have turkey. I like to use the chicken one instead of the turkey one. Kind of the same sort of. They have pork stuffing. So if you're doing a pork tenderloin, you can make stuffing muffins for your pork tenderloin. Or put your pork in the stuffing muffins. So, yeah. So, let's see. It's melting. It's melting. Ding dong, the butter's. Yeah. The butter's melted. But back to that song you said was for Thanksgiving. Okay. Did you listen to it?
I have not. Would you like me to?
Yeah. Tell me what you think. I'm sure it sounds good. They do harmony well, but I'm just not buying it specifically for Thanksgiving.
There's a lot of crossover songs.
There are a lot of songs that says thank you. Like you said, the Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah.
Thank you for being my food.
Yes. Thank you for being my food. Yes. Exactly. That probably is a little bit more appropriate. Thank you for laying down and let me eating you. You know. Okay, I will not get morbid. I refuse. You said Thanksgiving song, but I did. What you say? There are no Thanksgiving song, but I did find it smells like Thanksgiving. It's not the Kabloom Boomers preschool song. Jerome.
All right.
Okay, well if you got kids, yeah. Okay, but I don't think I'm gonna be. It smells like Thanksgiving. So do I have to write a Thanksgiving song? Is that what I have to do?
Okay. I know how we can do it.
But yeah, well, I don't,
Creation.
Okay, I got a good one. The ham is here and no one's looking. Family comes and mama's cooking. That ham looks good. I'll take a lick. No one sees me. Ick. Yeah. So. See, this is from real life because someone who will remain nameless, to keep the words out, will remain nameless, licked a piece of ham.
You already told the story, so I'm unable to.
No, I did not tell that story.
Yes, you
I did. Okay, well, I'm reanimating the story of beautiful sister licked a piece of ham because she couldn't eat it, so she licked it. Yeah. Let me check that. I think this holiday is like her favorite holiday. It really is.
Yep.
See, when you are the person who does all the cooking, you don't really have one. At least I don't. It's just like, okay, I'm glad everybody's happy. Okay, so the butter is melted. So I'm going to take this jar, and this is 12 ounces. Okay. And as you can see, this is watery. Yeah, it is what it is. It's, but you take it, you put it in here, just like that, in your butter. Okay? And then the magic begins. So, let me wipe my hand. Once you do that, then you begin seasoning. But first you want to take a little bit of this cream of chicken herbs. And you want to mix it up a little. Probably about a tablespoon of this. And you put here right in the middle. Just like that. 2 tablespoons, I lied. Okay. And then you want to get your herbs. And you take a pinch of this one, a pinch of that, a pinch of this and that. Okay, parsley and some chopped basil.
by Little Eva. I don't know who it is.
Okay, that still is not. I'm not feeling Thanksgiving.
It says turkey.
Okay, yeah, but I don't know. I don't try.
You're not the turkey.
Okay, so and then I'm taking a pinch of this, putting it in there just like that. Woo, that smells good already. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of these celery flakes because they will reanimate themselves. Okay, in this liquid. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm just getting the flakes, so I'm shaking it and not the big pieces. A little bit of that.
Okay. Sweet potato pie by Ray Charles and then James Taylor.
Okay, sweet potato pie could be anything.
It's about pie.
It's about pie, but it's not about Thanksgiving. I need the words. Okay, I'm gonna put an 1/8 teaspoonful of garlic powder. And an 1/8 teaspoonful of onion powder. I am going to take my Casey's Blessing and I'm going to make it rain. So if you have something that you can make rain, make it rain. So you don't make it rain if you don't have something that doesn't have salt in it or whatever. So then I'm going to take just a teeny tiny bit of salt, just like that. And I'm going to take some pepper, and that's about an 1/8 teaspoonful, maybe even a 1/16, and not a lot. And now I'm going to take a little bit of Splenda and put it in here because it just makes it taste good. And I'm going to take a 1/2 cup of, not even that, a 1/4 cup of chicken broth because I want to make a lot of this. So just to stretch it. So I'm going to you can do a 1/2 teaspoonful and not even that. A 1/4 teaspoonful of sugar is not a lot. I'm doing 2 squirts of my Splenda. And I got my little instant roux ready. So I'm going to stir this up and see how thick it is. If it's not the way I want it, then I'm going to add my instant roux to thicken it up. And that's pretty much it. It's going to be everything you want it to be. You can put a little bit more. Like I said, I think I'm going to put some more of this cream of chicken soup in because I don't want to waste it. But you really don't need it for thickness. With the cream of chicken soup, you want to make sure you break it up. You got to stir it in because it will clump. And so when you're trying to get the clumps out, you just kind of stir around the edges of your pot and pushing the cream of chicken soup to the edges so you can kind of make it break up and incorporate itself because it likes to be seen on its own. And sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. And so you don't want to have clumps of cream of chicken soup in anything. You want to have it be smooth. So that is what you do to make it smooth. Now you see I still have it on that low flame. I will probably bring it up once I can get all of these things nice and smooth in here, and then it can cook. And all the flavors will meld together. And then you just kind of slow cook it. You slow bop this as it thickens. And like I said, if it's not as thick as you want it to be, you start putting that roux in. Now don't put the whole roux in there because then it can get too thick. Because this is flour. And I'm still trying to break up this cream of chicken soup. Because it's not being cooperative, y'all. So, note to self. If you want to make your cream of chicken soup be cooperative, put that in the pan with the melted butter. And that'll give you time to kind of swish it around and get it where you want it. Let me check these and see what they're doing. Because I got 8 minutes. Let's see. Okay. They looking good, y'all. Smell good. What y'all think?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Smells just wafting all around.
Okay. All right, come on. Do what I want you to do. And it melts better when the heat is hotter too. That's another thing. I don't have it too hot because I don't want to scorch anything. I want to get all my ingredients in first. But I'm going to take it up. Also, what I could have done too was pour the chicken broth into here to loosen it. So that would have been good too. And it would have saved me this extra effort. Because this is all about making it easy peasy. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to put the rest of it in there. I'll put the rest of it inside. I'm going to put some chicken stock in here. And then I can stir it up like that. Because basically this is just for the flavor. Okay, now I'm making a mess. Okay. But this is easier because then I can take this and it's more liquefied. It's not so clumpy. See, I can beat this too, Jerome. Just like that. Okay, see, that's better. See what I'm saying? So that will probably go in there a whole lot better. So let me get the rest of this in here just like that. So that's what you do. Make it simple. Make it easy on yourself. So I used the rest of this, and see, I didn't waste any of this, which is good. Okay. Yay. Now it's incorporating a whole lot better into the grand scheme of things. Just like that. So you've taken ordinary store-bought gravy, and you've made it into something lovely and beautiful to go on your muffin. And like I said, you can make it as light or dark as you want. If you make the roux dark, then this is going to be dark. If you don't make the roux dark, it's going to be light. If you use an instant roux, it'll be a little lighter. Now, when I made it for my thumbnail, I made a roux from scratch. So that was darker. But it doesn't, detract from the flavor. Okay. Oh, look at that butter. Butter makes all things better. Okay, so I think I want it because this is where we're at. Okay, I think that's a little loose for me. I want it a little bit thicker. So now I'm going to take this, and like I said, you see the consistency of my instant roux. You want to go in the middle of whatever you're doing, right in the middle area, and you put a little bit of this in here. Just a teeny tiny, just like that, right in the middle. Okay, so I did half of that, and now I'm going to start stirring from the middle, and I'm going to go in a swirl, and I'm going to stir in the middle and all the way around until I get to the edges. And that way, it's going to incorporate in my gravy, and it will cook as I let this simmer, and it's thickening up already. The thing is, with any flour product or cornstarch or whatever like that, you want to make sure that it is cooked within whatever you're putting it in to thicken, because you don't want your stuff tasting like flour or like cornstarch. You want it to taste like whatever you got here. And see, just like that, it's already thickening up. I'm stirring, I'm stirring, I'm stirring, and I'm stirring. And I'm going to let beautiful assistant in a moment taste this so she can tell me if I need a little bit more salt. I don't think I do, but, hey, everybody has an opinion. Yeah, I think I want a little thicker than this. I'm going to put a little bit more in the middle. It's teeny tiny. And I'm going to stir again. Just like that. That looks very, this will be really good to make. Like say, if you have leftover gravy, make yourself some a creamy turkey wild rice soup. So turkey leftover. See, I'm not going to tell y'all all my little secrets for the leftovers. That's going to be that Saturday after. But if you made a lot of gravy, that is the base right there for a wonderful soup. Yeah, did I make a mess? Yes, I did. Okay. I need to clean up my stuff. I've just been making a mess all day long. Okay. On my stove. Get that stuff up right now. Okay. Alrighty. So, get a sponge. Okay. And we're all clean. Make sure I don't have any in the crevices. That's another thing. You clean your stove, make sure your crevices are clean. Because that stuff will sit up in there and it'll turn into a whole nother animal. It most certainly will. Let me clean up some of this garbage here. Okay. And put that in here. All right. Okay. Beautiful assistant, if you will get this table clear for me because we're going to be plating up in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. See, this is what I was telling you guys about my stove. Now, you see how I'm just putting my hand all over it. It's not hot. The pan is hot, but my stove is not. Okay. All right. So, before you do that, taste this and tell me what you think.
Perfect.
Okay, no salt needed.
Nope.
Good.
You done with the slurry?
Yes, I'm done with all of that because I think it's thick enough. Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, don't let anybody tell you that you always have to make a roux to thicken stuff because you don't. Do you taste this? It tastes floury to you?
Not at all.
Okay. That's Casey's own little special mix.
Creation.
My little creation. That's the fast man's way. Now, if you want to brown it, you do want to put it in. You want to kind of do it somewhat traditionally. But I would even make it liquefied like this. Let me turn it down. I would liquefy it like that and still put my butter, a little oil in the skillet and cook it up brown. And it's nice and soft like that. And you don't have to worry about lumps. So that's the thing too. Okay, so let's get this stuff put away. Put this here. I guess we can do bowls.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's see where we are at with our muffins. Oh, lovely. I'm just going to flip them around, but you get ready. Can I get oh, there you go. See, it's telling me I need a oven mitt. Yeah.
Okay.
It's right there, Corey. It's right over there, Corey.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I need to turn this around.
Don't turn off the alarm.
Yeah, because I think this is ready. I'll tell you in a minute.
Should I go get Grill Master?
Not yet, because I gotta let it sit for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind
They
of.
look really soft.
Yeah, they a little soft.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, I think these are good, but I think just cool them off
Yeah.
a little. I hate these. I like the little flat ones. I can't really get it like this.
I can.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all don't do this at home. Okay. I think it needs to go around. I think it needs to cook maybe about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Why don't you use the cloth too to help?
Well, I didn't see one, so. I hate these big, thick things. Okay, there you go. Especially when I'm doing something that is.
Practice kitchen safety, everyone.
Whatever. Okay. He's absolutely right. So this is doing, I'm going to give this 5 more minutes because it's a little soft. And I'm going to pull it before I let it, get cooled off. So I don't want them to fall apart. But if you actually, it's 30 minutes straight up. You let them cool for about 15 minutes to 30 minutes and they will come right out. They won't fall apart. They're going to be nice and moist and everything. But for the magic of TV, of course, I don't want it to fall apart. Okay, timer 5. Okay, so while we do that, I'm going to get back over here and I'm going to tell you about those non-traditional Thanksgiving meals. while we wait for this. Okay, she has this here. Let me move this over here. Corey, if you could help me move my computer or grab the cord at least. Okay, we're going to take it and put it over here. Okay, there we go. Without instance. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to get this table out of the way. Let's move that back. Okay, get my little mouse and my little paperwork so I can tell y'all about these non-traditional meals. Okay. Everything's highlighted on my computer, so I'm unhighlighting it, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna get my bowls over here. I'm gonna turn my gravy down to low and just let it simmer. It's looking really nice. And I'm gonna bring this over here and I'm gonna tell you guys about the non-traditional Thanksgiving dinners. Okay, so we can redefine any tradition, really. And Thanksgiving is one of them. Everybody loves the classics, the mac and cheese, the ham, the turkey, mashed potatoes, things like that. But sometimes the tradition needs to have a remix, okay? Because you get kind of bored. I know for years and years and years. And then sometimes people never get bored. It's like they say they don't have it unless it is the holiday. In my house, that's a little different. So everybody loves it, but sometimes you need to change. So let's talk about some new traditions that start in your kitchen. Okay, the goal isn't to replace your mama's cooking or your grandma's cooking. It's to add your own flavor to the story. So I want you to be encouraged to try at least maybe one different dish, okay, if you make multiple dishes. And some of these alternatives can be a little bit less expensive for you, if, hey, you need to cut those costs. So swap the sweet potatoes for spiced Caribbean mash with cinnamon and nutmeg. Okay, that's something different. That tastes okay. You can use Cornish hens and make jerk Cornish hens. So you have the Caribbean mash with the jerk Cornish hens. You can do a Latin or Mediterranean spin, chimichurri drizzle, or roasted garlic homicides, or plantain stuffing. Never had that. Okay, I don't know if... I mean, if you like those things. I'm not a hummus person. Don't do plantain all that much, whatever. I really don't care for it. Okay, but for those people who do, that probably is a nice addition. Okay, Thanksgiving doesn't have to stay in one flavor lane. It has many lanes to travel. Okay, so modern comfort twist, like my stuffing muffins and gravy. That's not traditional. Okay, nobody goes around making stuffing muffins, but that's what I'm having. Okay, keeping the classic flavor, but giving it a new form. Mac and cheese cups, like I did the, what was it, last week or the week before? Perfect little things, and they are serving sizes. It's enough, and you can grab and go. Okay, sweet potato nachos. Okay, they say roasted slices topped with turkey cheese and cranberry salsa. I don't know, maybe. Okay, and so lighter and fresher takes. Okay, like roasted Brussels sprouts, and I do like Brussels sprouts, but I like it with applewood bacon, roasted with a sweet balsamic drizzle. It's really good. Okay, that's really good. It's reminiscent of having smothered cabbage. It really is. It's just a little fancier. Okay, and cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. I like that too, especially with cheese in it. Okay, with butter. Mini cheesecakes, little mini sweet potato cakes and pies. Cherry apple cobbler. They're saying something. I said I'm going to make a bread pudding, but they're saying coffee infused bread pudding. And I don't know, maybe. Okay, so can you guys think of a non-traditional dish or meal for Thanksgiving? Be creative, okay? Use what you got in your pantry. Make it look special, and it'll be special. Does not have to be the traditional, okay? Anybody who doesn't like it can cook their own food. How about that? That's what I say, because the cook rules. Let me see what's going on over here. Glass is fogging up, y'all. Okay, so yeah, these are piping hot. Woof.
Do you
Ooh,
need me
baby.
to do anything?
Huh?
Do you need me to do anything?
Oh, no, you good.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what we got. Yeah. And yeah, that's better. And like I said, I may be able to get them out without them breaking because they hot as all get out. What did I do with? There it is. So let's see what we have here. Okay, let's turn this off. Timer off. Oven off. Off. Everybody off. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys see. What you can do is push this down so they can see. This is what they look like coming piping hot out of the oven. What do you think, guys? So now I'm gonna sit it over here, get these plates ready, and I'm gonna pray that they're cool enough for me to take them out and they don't fall apart. If they fall apart, you're gonna hear boop, and then you know they fell apart. Okay? What do you think? Let me know. Show me some love or not if you don't like it.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Oh, hey, everybody got different tastes. But I think it's cute. I think they're definitely gonna be delicious. And I think it's gonna be a conversation starter at Thanksgiving. That's what I think. So let me just get this out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see if this thing really is non-stick. See if we really can get it out of here. Okay. Without, I hope but yeah. And yes. Hi. 1 horsepower. How are you? Oh, you just got. Oh, child, Benjamin, you changed. I never seen that before. Hi, Benjamin. How are you? I was making some stuffing muffins. Okay, I think they're really good. You just got home from the restaurant. You work really hard, Benjamin. I miss you. I really do. I miss seeing your face. You miss my theme song. I got a theme song for the show now. I think you like it. Off. Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe I should have used the plate because they could see that gravy drip. Yeah, give me some sauces. Yeah, sauces. Sauces are good.
Oh, so I have the right idea.
That way you can get the full effect.
Yeah.
Yes, the full effect. So let's put these back. Yeah, you can go get my grill master. Okay, let's see if we can get these out with no mess. But they're so moist. And then, like I said, the longer you let them sit, then they're going to be a little bit stiffer and easier to come out.
Okay. I'll go grab him now.
Okay, did I get some plates?
I put them right there. Oh, put them
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. I thought I put them over here.
Shall I get the grill master?
Yes, get the grill master. Okay, they seem to be wanting to come out, so let's see. They're moving around all by themselves. Okay. All right. Almost done. Trying to make sure that they all have a little movement here, guys. Because I don't want to give you an ugly muffin. Okay, so let's see. Woo! Yes. Come on. Come on, y'all. Look at this. How cute are these? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Look at that. So cute.
Hey.
How cute is that? You want
Very.
one? I'm gonna give you one. One for you. For me. Why do I see no? Oh. Wait. Why do I see we don't have enough? Okay.
Looks like they're coming out just great.
Yes.
Yeah, I did a good job.
Okay.
Hot.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Actually. Okay, now I need a nice little spoon. I can. Yeah, a little large spoon, but it doesn't matter. The spoon will probably be fine. No, actually, I'm gonna use this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need that big thing. Okay, so we're gonna get some gravy on these. But before we put the gravy on, I want you to see what it looks like. I'm gonna put the gravy. This is what they look like. They have a nice little crisp on the outside, but they are so soft on the inside. Let me get a little gravy on that. And this gravy is a light gravy. But if you want a darker gravy, like I said, you want to make that roux and brown the roux. And then you add it to this mixture if you want to do your quick, fast gravy like I'm doing. So, okay. All right. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, God, I smell divine down in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to hang around here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You know how we get down.
I know how you get down. That's right. Oh, boy. That smells good.
Okay, even
Come
better.
on, Corey.
Yes, ma'am.
Mmm.
Okay, this is yours. Get yourself a fork. You can show the peoples.
Thank you.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All right, everyone. Here's the final product.
Wow. Wow.
Tell me what your purpose is.
Looks great.
Should I put this in the freezer?
No, put it in the refrigerator because I'll just make some up. I'll put it in a little bowl.
Oh, I already put it in baggie.
I mean, I'll put it in a little pan.
Oh.
A pan of it. Okay. This is the Grill Masters.
Oh, boy.
The flavor is hitting you guys. It's absolutely delicious.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
It's nice and moist.
Oh, God.
Comes apart
Oh.
really good. The gravy gives it like that. Oh my goodness.
Extra delicious flavor, the creamy.
Is that out of the canned gravy, honey?
Oh,
No, the base
Oh.
is, but of course, you know, I had to step it up.
Uh-oh.
I show all our
You had to
friends.
step on it, huh?
I showed all our
Benjamin.
friends how to make that fabulous gravy that your mama made
Oh.
easy.
Benjamin said this looks amazing.
It is and it's so easy, Benjamin. It is so easy.
Really takes no effort to make. As you
Oh,
guys saw.
Benjamin, you got to hit this.
Now, I'm just going to start with the fact that I'm one of the ones that likes the stovetop stuffing,
Oh,
me
man.
personally.
Oh.
So I'm going to give this a good old try.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's one of the ones that doesn't like baked.
That'll compliment any Thanksgiving dinner right there.
Mhm.
I mean, oh,
You
man,
can
they,
really
Okay,
taste the sage.
you may have to kick them out of your
You taste
house.
Sage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow.
Excellent.
Oh, God, that's good. Yeah. You give them them DJ.
I
Gotta
just
go.
gave myself whiplash.
Yeah, something.
Oh, God.
Gotta go.
First of all, the texture contrast is bomb.
Wow,
Because it
that's
has
good.
like a slight crispness around the outer part.
Mhm.
And then you get that gooey.
For
like-
that person that wants that dressing, it has the
Mm.
crispness, but then it has the softness for the person that wants the stuff.
Oh, my God.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
And they don't even
All
have any
flavors.
turkey.
If we make this for Thanksgiving, honey,
Yeah,
You better make a
you
lot.
feed them, come. Gotta go.
No, we are making
This
this.
is good.
Oh, we are?
This is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I don't like stuffing in the oven, but I'll trade that stovetop for this.
Mm.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so let me see. It's really hot. Let me try it.
Mm. Oh, yeah. You give them two and tell them they gotta go.
That's a limit.
Well, the
You
good,
ain't gotta
thing,
go home.
the good thing about it, and it's economical, guys. It didn't cost much at all, as you see. Some box cornbread mix, some stovetop stuffing. They always have it on sale. If you want to make your stuffing from scratch, you can do the same thing. You can add things, you can delete things. There's so many possibilities. And I am telling you, like my sister's casserole, I could even take bits of turkey and put it in here with some peas and mix it all together, bake this up. I got Thanksgiving in a muffin with some gravy, some side cranberry sauce, and you pump it with gas.
That's right. There you go. Tell me you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta leave here.
It's easy to travel with too, so if you want to go,
You ain't gotta go home.
yeah, I gave myself whiplash.
Oh my
Gotta go.
God.
That's good.
This is some good stuff. Oh, wow.
Yeah, for those who want to travel, have to travel back home after Thanksgiving or want to go back to work, you make these little muffins. You got like a little portable lunch you could take with you.
Yeah, because it has meat in it. You know, so wow. 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 That's the only word I got to say. Wow. Y'all got to do this. Don't even sleep. Y'all better come and rewatch it. It's delicious.
Not be disappointed.
You show up with Thanksgiving like this. Can you imagine beautiful slices of turkey on a plate with these beautiful muffins around it? Oh, child, please. I will be back next week. I'm gonna do 2 sides. I have 2 of them that I want you to see. Very easy, very beautiful. You're gonna love it. Oh, by the way, Love Rhythm recipe, which we are transferring the loveliness over there with some turkey marsala. You don't want to miss it. Also, our topic is going to be, what do you need from your mate? It's going to be on and popping, y'all. 7:30 tonight. Be there or be square. This is delicious. Do this. I'm enjoying this. Oh boy. In any case, y'all know that I always tell you about home cooking story time. And I told you a little bit about my mother and her stuff and whatever, but I don't know if I told you about my father and his turkey leg. And I'm gonna do that right quick. That's the only part of turkey he ate. It had to be the legs, and he used to put a big old plot of cranberry sauce on this leg. I used to think that was the most disgusting thing ever. Until one day I tried it. It was all right. You know, so salute to my daddy and his weird way of eating a turkey. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I do. Take these recipes, make them your own. Wow the crowd. Save some money. Y'all know what I wish you. I wish you some love, peace, and what, y'all? Some great weekend eats. Bring it on over at 7:30 to the Love Rhythm recipe. The Love Rhythm recipe. Oh God, the Love Rhythm recipe. This muffin got me talking crazy. I'll see y'all tonight. Bye-bye.
You know these kids finna eat all of them, right?